What's going on, everybody? C4 here, bringing you back to the North Dakota State Bison Dynasty. And after a massive opener in our first game as a member of the FBS, we dominated Memphis. And Memphis just hasn't been the same since Paxton Lynch declared for the NFL draft. So now we are going up against Iowa. Originally, they were a ranked opponent, but after losing their first opening week game, they're unranked, but still going to be one of the toughest teams we have to face this season. So hopefully behind Easton Stick and King Frazier we can win. But before we jump into this week, let's take a quick look at my recruiting and see, what kind of prospects we're working at. We currently have 27 current targets, and this week here I have decided to start slanging and banging some scholarship offers. So at the quarterback spot, we're looking at Leroy Stewart, 72 overall. We're just behind the University of Connecticut, but with 500 allocated points, I think we should be able to make up that ground sooner than later. And we don't need a quarterback. Like I said, we have Easton Stick for the next couple seasons, but it'd be nice to have a clear backup ready to take over. And with a projected overall of 72, it could be Leroy Stewart. We have no running backs or fullbacks as of yet. I'm going to kind of wait a little bit later on that. Wide receivers, nothing real great here. We're currently leading for Ken Pearson, 6'4", 223 pounds out of Texas. But none of these guys, I'm really hoping maybe the athletes, which we are kind of, getting some better looks at the athletic category. Some of those guys can convert into a wide receiver because there's not a lot of feelers right now at the wide receiver spot for North Dakota State. We have Willie Clark at tight end, who we're in the lead for, so not going to use too many points on him. Tackle, we actually lost one of our top tackles, a 73 overall. I think he declared for Iowa, actually. A little bit of a revenge game this week. But we just get, depth guy there. We're still falling behind Syracuse. This is our big get right now. Alex Adams, 75 overall projected. We're still going to be going balls to the wall. Offered him the scholarship, have 500 points allocated towards him. He's going to be a big get. 270 overall guards here as well. We're in the lead for, so we're definitely looking to rebuild this offensive line. Looking at Casey Callan in particular at 6'1", 276. That's more so a converting to center. So that's going to be the plan there. We have a center here as well that we're in the lead for. Defensive end, Greg Cause. I mean, nothing special there. This D tackle here, hopefully we can get him. Mark Harris projected to be a 74 overall. Obviously, we have to wait and see. But we're still going balls to the wall with 400 points, and we offered him a scholarship. Outside linebacker, nothing too good there. Very similar to the wide receiver position. Middle linebacker, we got Michael Walden, 70 overall. We're in the lead, and we offered him a scholarship. He's from Diamond Bar, California. All right. Secondary, I mean, not great. We have the white cornerback, Adam Cook, in the kitchen because he's cooking, working that wrist. I'll sit down now. But he's looking like the best guy, but not going to be a good reclass in there. We got two safeties. We're trying to get Reggie Snyder, the Canadian boy. We're 420 swag behind Oregon. They have Washington, North Carolina, but we're still going to be going balls to the wall. We offered him a scholarship. Hopefully, we're a Canadian head coach. We're going to attract the Canadian. Colt Mathis, though, worst case scenario, 70 overall is not too bad. No strong safeties, no kickers, no punters. But our athletes are looking decent. We're currently in the lead for Chris Roberts, 72 overall, 5'11", 178. I assume he will be a wide receiver. We got Nicholas Neal here, just second place to Colorado. Still going balls to the wall with him as well. He's a 76 overall athlete as it stands, 6'2", 210. That's a wide receiver quarterback if I've ever seen one. We have Ian Burton here, who we're in the lead for, 6'6", 265. I'm going to assume that's defensive end. And, I mean, he could also potentially be a tight end. And then we have Bobby Woods, who someone suggested in my last video, just go by who is the least locked in. So this guy here was like a 13% locked in. So by going in 400 points, we may be able to jump out of nowhere and try to compete with Clemson for the lead to get 5'10", 181. 5-star Bobby Woods, who I would say is going to be a wide receiver or a corner. Hopefully he's a corner. We kind of need corners. But there is our scouting. That's where we're at. I mean, it has been a while since I've done scouting, so if there's any more tips and tricks you guys can let me know in the comment section below. But without further ado, let's jump into this game against Iowa. Now, quickly looking at Iowa's roster, we jump in. They got C.J. Beathard, who's now a member of the San Francisco 49ers, 89 overall. LaShawn Daniels, Akram Wiley at the running back spot. I'm not really... Matt Vandenberg is a solid, big-time possession wide receiver. Obviously 6'1", 185. He's not going to be a speedster. But it's looking like, at least on the offensive side of the ball, you got George Kittle and C.J. Beathard, the two now San Francisco 49ers reunited, and it feels so good. That's all we got to stop. I think we should be able to contend with that. Offensive line is looking pretty solid. They got an 87 and 88. Defensive side of the ball, what do we got here? We got Jaleel Johnson, who's now a member of the Minnesota Vikings, I believe, 87 overall. He's decent, really good against the run. Josie Jewell's actually one of the top linebackers in college football, especially heading into this coming season. Looking towards the 2018 draft, he may come out and be, you know, a first, second, well, probably more so second-round pick at the middle linebacker spot. He's really good. Second, you got Desmond King there, 95 overall. We're going to have to try our best to avoid him. And realistically, that's pretty much it. So it's pretty much more so I'm concerned about stopping C.J. Beathard. He is the star of the Iowa Hawkeyes. But, you know, I think we can do it. I think we can contend and hopefully move to 2-0 on the season. So here we go. Here's just a little news intro screen here comparing the matchup between North Dakota State and Iowa. Now, my teams overall, we are sitting at a 74 overall. Iowa's sitting at an 87. So there is a big mismatch in terms of that. Look, we have the #1 defense pretty much across the board because we shut out the Memphis Tigers, I think that's what they're called. But look at their team. They got Des King. They got Josie Jewell. And looking at Beathard, he had 2 touchdowns in a defeat. Didn't throw the ball a lot. Obviously, they wanted to establish the run. But hopefully, we can start rocking and rolling with our defense. This is a big game. Oh, let's go. The 3rd down conversion. I'm already telling you right now, fellas. This is going to be a really, really tough game. You're really noticing the difference between their defensive line and my offensive line. Not a lot of time for Easton Stick to stand back there in the pocket. But there we go. Finally converted on 3rd down. Getting some goddamn momentum. Oh, King Frazier gets the outside. Coming off a 4-touchdown performance last week. 183 yards now on the season. He's a beast, man. King Frazier is a beast. I wish I did this earlier. Because then when I did my roster, I could import him. Urzadowski again on the 3rd down. He is coming up super big for us right now. Urzadowski only catches on 3rd down. But we have established the run a lot on this drive, so maybe we get them to bite on the play action and we can find Connor Wentz in the back of the end zone. This will be a massive first. Oh, fuck. Come on. Yes! Let's go. Connor Wentz trying to get to the NFL like his big bro. Look at that. Great route. Went on mark. Look at that. 19. Just lost it. He didn't know what the hell he was doing. Easton Stick with that high throw on the run. Opening touchdown against Iowa. Big. Massive. I gotta get... Fuck this. I gotta get a controller. I cannot continue this bullshit. I can't lose games off of this shit. Alright, here, 3rd and 3. Haven't commentated really anything on this drive because it's been just 4-yard rush after 4-yard rush from the Iowa Hawkeyes. I mean, fuck. Oh, look, I just, like, stumble in for the 1st down. I mean, it's always the biggest indicator between a small school and a big school is the lines. The offensive line, the defensive line, it's always, you know, they always control the line of scrimmage because they have better athletes. I'm not going to use that as an excuse. We're going to try our best. We're going to use some Nick DeLuca here in the middle. We're going to stop him. We have the desire. Look at that! Tackle in the backfield on Drake Kulik. He could suck it. Drake Kulik, more like Drake suck Nick DeLuca's dick. Second to go over. They keep bringing the blitz. Keep bringing the user linebacker blitz. DeLuca's a monster. Let's get this A-gap. Oh, he gets back there again, baby. I don't give a shit. They're not bringing the #1 guy. LaShawn Daniels, I think, is their starter running back. He's like a goddamn bowling ball. Hopefully he's still out. I don't know what. Maybe he's gassed. Let's keep bringing the A-blitz. Hey, glad if they were smart, they'd run the C4 special because I don't think we have anything to really secure our edges here. Oh, they're moving them. Oh, I dare you. Boom! Let's go, DeLuca! Get it. That's what we're holding him to a field goal. 5 tackles at tackle for loss on that one drive from Nick DeLuca. He's a monster. So, after this game, I think I have another Xbox 360 controller upstairs. So I might be able to, you know, make some goddamn field goals here, extra points. But that's, you know, we're just gonna not let we're never gonna let the other team score a touchdown. That's gonna be our goal. Come on! What kind of fucking tackling was that? The lines, man. There's nothing you can do. When they need to get everyone blocked, they can do it when they want. It's like at will. It's embarrassing. Look at that. 7 for 8 on third down. For the love of God. Okay, we got Maynard. We got our best edge rushers off. Oh, come on. Let's go, Ambrosius. There we go. Hey, 4th and 1. We did it. We stopped them. Held them to a field goal. Unless they're going to go for it. And I think they're going for it. God fucking. All right, let's bring the blitz. These guys will be cocky assholes. Let's bring Nick DeLuca. He's been all over the field. There you go! DeLuca's a beast, man. Only guy right now playing worth a damn on offense or defense. All right, 3rd and 8. We're 3 of 5 on third down. It's not horrendous. But look, they got skills getting activated and shit. All right. I don't know. I think we might have to go for it. Got to go balls to the wall here. Throw it back. Carson Wentz's brother. Across the middle again. He is big clutch. Well, I know it's Connor Wentz. We're going to call him Clutch Wentz. 19-yard reception. All he does is make big plays like Nick DeLuca. Let's keep this shit rolling. 3rd and 7 again. We're 4 of 6. We're going with some cheese slants. Ndsu has been good, but it's going to be, you know, it's tough, man. Desmond King, 95 overall, has been shutting down Shepard, our only burner, but he's on the opposite side of the field. Give me something, X. And he fucking drops it again. This guy sucks. It's 2 costly drops on third down. We got to go for it. We have got to go for it. Let's go tight end shake. I mean, is it Wentz? Okay, we're going to send Wentz going on a slant because he's been the only guy that can catch the goddamn ball for us today. And then we just get destroyed at the line of scrimmage. Wentz was open, too. Look at that right bumper. 87. Wide open. The 2 linebackers ran into each other. Fuck off, man. Well, hey, at least we're not North Carolina. Losing to Middle Tennessee 31-21. Look at Richie James from the Toronto Huskies franchise. 5 catches, 86 yards, and a touchdown. Come on, Trubisky, Mr. Biscuit. Oh! Oh! Let's go! We ain't done. Urzadowski. What the fuck? Gotta play this out from Iowa. We are back in the game. 72 yards. The hell was that, man? Oh, let's go. We'll go for 2. Look at this. What the hell was that? Josie Jewell, middle linebacker back there? Why would you have a linebacker drop back looking like a safety? No quit in this North Dakota State team. That's exactly what we want. We're undermatched, but we're going for it. Play action pass. They probably think we're going to run it. Urzadowski. Oh, you tell me you didn't get... Come on. You definitely got in on that shit. I want to say that's a game we deserve to win. We showed way more heart. Beathard sucks. He's not going to do anything in the NFL. But, you know, you can just see the level of quality between my offensive line and their defensive line, and their offensive line and my defensive line. It was just, they controlled the line of scrimmage. They ran the clock. Typical Iowa Hawkeye fashion. Just a boring as shit ball game. I'm still proud of my boys, though. Still proud of my boys. We can bounce back. Defensively, we looked all right. No matter how bad we're overmatched going up against an 89 overall quarterback, we looked good. It was tough going against Desmond King. Don't get me wrong on the defensive side of the ball. But this is definitely a tough matchup here. Let's look at the box scores. We wrap this shit up. Nice little shots there. Action shots. I don't care about my XP. Let's look at the game stats. Player stats. So Stick got sacked 3 times because our offensive line was completely overmatched. But, 6 of 12, 126, 2 touchdowns, no picks. You can't ask for a lot more than that. In terms of rushing, I mean, Frazier was good, man. 5.1 yards per carry. We just were behind. We couldn't establish the run. We had to go to the air. If not, Frazier would have had a nice big game because I was not impressed at all with the Iowa Hawkeyes defense. We had Urzadowski that took that big one to the house for 101 yards. Wentz coming up with massive clutch catches. Both those catches were very influential. And on the defensive side of the ball, I mean, Dempsey had himself a good day. DeLuca, those two guys played their hearts out. Looking at Iowa, I mean, you got 2 sacks here for Nathan Bazada, 1 for Parker Hess. Receiving went to pretty much, I mean, they didn't do shit offensively. I was unimpressed. I wish we could play him 3 more times this season. Vandenberg, definitely their best wide receiver, had that big, long touchdown. Run the ball, that was the story right there. LaShawn Daniels Jr., 110 yards on 23 carries. I mean, he just got to, like, it was like Ezekiel Elliott running behind the Dallas Cowboys offensive line. We literally could not get pressure. Betherton, 2 touchdowns and a pick. I mean, he sucks. Let's be honest. He sucks. For an 89 overall quarterback, going against a defense that's not very good. I mean, we have solid safeties and 1 linebacker. You would expect him to do a little bit better than that. But, you know, we'll take the salt. We'll head over. We got the next week's matchup. I think it might actually be the bye. We'll tune into the next episode. If this is your first time stopping by, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Smash the like button. Leave a comment in the comment section below with any comments, questions, or concerns. And until next time, it's C4 saying peace out.